NovaWAVE, Automated Microwave Digestion and Extraction Systems. Hello, my name is Carl Chan and I'm the Marketing Manager for SCP Science. Today, I'd like to present the NovaWAVE, Closed Vessel Microwave Digestion and Extraction System. It employs 12 dynamic microwave cavities to simultaneously process 12 samples in quartz or fluoropolymer vessels. It's available in two models: NovaWAVE SA, a standalone NovaWAVE microwave digestion system for labs with limited samples, and NovaWAVE FA, a fully automated system which comes with the NovaWAVE SA model, plus the transporter, auto-cooling, and auto-venting stations. The NovaWAVE FA provides unattended, automatic processing of up to 14 racks, totaling 168 samples. SCP Science's objective was to create an innovative microwave digestion system with high throughput and automation while reducing manual labor. High sample throughput. In order to create the NovaWAVE system, our highly skilled engineers addressed important sample preparation points: time to weigh samples, time to digest samples, time to cool and vent digested samples, normalizing samples, and finally analyzing samples through ICP-ICP-MS. In fact, we are the first manufacturers to address all these issues in one system. In weighing samples, a unique transfer rack is used for multiple sample prep steps to reduce manual labor. First, the transfer rack transports vessels to the balance in order to weigh samples. It is placed on top of the transfer rack stand for ease of use. Then, once the samples have been weighed, the transfer rack with vessels may be securely transported and inserted into the NovaWAVE rack base. High-speed sample load and unload of the rack. In the next step, time to digest samples, we increase sample throughput by reducing the time to load and unload sample vessels on a NovaWAVE rack. This step is done in minutes. Preparing the samples in the rack is as simple as 1. Placing the Teflon caps on top of the vessels and aligning the cap channels with the venting channels. 2. Placing the Teflon liner over each Teflon cap. 3. Insert the safety pressure assembly on the 10 uprights. 4. Slide the auto venting plate sufficiently forward to securely lock it into its position. And 5. Screw in and adjust each safety cap to touch each Teflon cap. Once the NovaWAVE rack is ready to be loaded into the tunnel, it is placed on the left-hand side of the system. The rack will then enter the digestion tunnel and is identified by the rack reader. This information is transferred automatically to the controller, which then assigns the appropriate digestion method to each sample or rack as requested in the program. Power is directed to each sample through individual sample mini-cavities in response to the preset temperature profile programmed in the method. Each sample temperature is monitored by its respective IR sensor, providing feedback to the controller, which instructs each mini-cavity solid-state power supply module to direct more or less energy as required. Microwave power is continuously variable, providing seamless, precise temperature control to each sample independently. A dynamic, visual display of all 12 sample temperatures is provided. On exiting the tunnel, the rack proceeds to the cooling station, and a second rack enters the tunnel to begin its digestion sequence. Once digestion in the second rack are completed, it moves to the cooling station, with the first rack moving to the auto-venting station. Here, vessels are safely vented automatically when they reach a pre-assigned temperature preset in the method. In post-digestion, samples are cooled and vented external to the tunnel, maximizing the time the tunnel is available for additional samples. Samples are simultaneously digested, cooled, and vented automatically as others are being analyzed, providing a continuous, uninterrupted production from sample weighing to analysis. Using calibrated vessels, a sample stays with its tube from weighing until analysis, eliminating sample transfer time and potential sample ID errors. Assuming a 1-minute weighing time, a 10-minute digestion time, a 1-minute normalization time, and a 1.5-minute analysis time, 276 samples can be processed from weighing through the NovaWAVE and analyzed by ICP AAS or MS in an 8-hour shift. In addition, 168 samples can be loaded at the end of the day, digested overnight, ready for further processing in the morning. The NovaWAVE system can be operated by different users through an intuitive colored touchscreen. Choose between 3 user levels: operator, administrator, and service. This feature protects the laboratory from inadvertently changing or erasing important settings or data. Several cycles with different rack IDs can be added to the cycle by the program run cycle. With a NovaWAVE, you can either assign methods or create your own methods for all of the racks in a cycle. You can assign these methods to each vessel, rack, or cycle. Digestion method creation renders on the screen showing the time at temperature states. Sample temperatures are projected on the screen by single bars and charts, which change color during the samples are heating, when the samples reach to a certain temperature, and while the samples are cooling. The temperature profile graphs report may be viewed individually by cycle, by rack, and by tube. A library of application notes for petroleum, agriculture, geology, consumer protection, and environment are available. Safety features for both operator and instrument have been employed throughout. For example, safety caps positioned above each vessel are set at a predetermined pressure, safeguarding against vessel overpressurization. During a digestion, should the internal pressure in a vessel reach the preset value, the safety cap releases and the vessel will vent automatically. To prolong their useful life, most exposed instrument and accessory components are fluoropolymer coated or manufactured with materials resistant to corrosion and acid attack. Quartz vessels and other components under pressure have been pressure tested and are rated 3 times greater than their prescribed use. System is certified CSA, CE, FCC, and UL approved. Safety features include safety cap, overpressure detection with auto venting, automatic power shutdown of a mini cavity when a vessel is not present, and in the event of a tube breakage, power is shut down to the mini cavity in milliseconds. To conclude, SCP Science offers a breakthrough in microwave digestion technology with a system that excels in high sample throughput, high speed sample load and unload of the rack, reducing manual labor, unique individual sample temperature control, availability of different methods for each sample, continuous variable microwave energy, and intuitive user interface. If you would like more information, please visit our website at www.scpscience.com or contact your local sales representative. I'm Carl Chan, and thank you for your time.